Hello, hello, hello. We are tonight's entertainment. Bippity boppity boopity, here's the fucking scoopity. As for this current drama, let's meet the players.
Alrighty, how's it going, lads? You get a special double stream today as we cover Turkey Thomas. Or if you have any funny names for him, be sure to let me know in the chat while you are liking the stream like a good viewer. Now, Turkey Tom, this one's a sad one for me because I like Turkey Tom's videos and I think that you can separate the art from the artist. However, in a very ironic twist, or maybe not so much, Turkey Tom, the man who makes all of the creepy pedo loser 4chan wacko soy jack videos talking about the dregs of the internet, and very high quality stuff too. Very, very popular. We've enjoyed them many a time on this channel. Has turned out that he is no better than the rest of them. In fact, he is perhaps worse than quite a few of them. And as he did cover like Destiny stuff as well, it's very ironic because that may be the case. It may be the case that he was exposed too much to Destiny. I have a poll going. Let me know what you think. Was he exposed to the internet too much? Was he just a good boy, didn't do nothing, but then he looked into 4chan, he looked into Kiwi Farms, he looked into Destiny's tax folder, and it corrupted him. Or maybe he was always like this, because as we may well know, hold on, I gotta move this off the page thing for a second. Can't spoil it. There we go. There were signs. The signs were there. There were signs. Let me see. Do I have one of these? Where is it? Where is it? I got one of these signs here somewhere. Yeah. There were signs. The signs were there from a long time ago. The first time I remember seeing those, you kind of just know that something is afoot. He was always a true lover, as the chat is now saying. I don't know. Now, to break down the accusations, we have quite an interesting day, like the last 2 days, actually. So to break this down as the time frame that I understand it, it was happening while we were streaming earlier today. It's very ironic as well that his merch is, like, this is actually his merch, Stop Gooning, as he should have taken his own advice. The hat was for him all along. But basically, we were doing a little stream this morning, me and Max, talking a bit about the Minnesota ice stuff, just having a bit of fun, you know how it is. And I started to see some posts on Twitter that it was all over Turkey Sisters. It's all going downhill. The turkey's being gobbled. There's no, there's no, what the fuck? There's no pardoning from the president. It's fucking over. Now, to sum this up, two of his evil exes have started working together and posting on the Kiwi Farms and dropping all the details about how he is allegedly beating multiple women, choking multiple women, non-consensually recording sexual intimacy multiple times with multiple women, which is actually a very ironic one because that was one of the accusations that's going against Destiny. Being consistently rough and always causing vaginal bleeding with multiple women, recording of him exposing his grape fantasies, and perhaps the worst of all, because the rest of these, I mean, well, non-consensually recording sexually, like that's obviously non-consensual, but like these other things you can consent to. Perhaps the weirdest one of all is he's constantly talking about and engaging in age play. When when a woman dresses up as like a little girl, she's like got that like sort of cutesy wearing like like overalls, big lollipop, like kind of weird shit like that. That is the allegations that has come out. No, 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 no. Yeah, it's not looking too good for Thomas here as we get through. Now let me have a look. Yes, if only you knew how bad things were. Sorry, I've got so many tabs and my tabs previews aren't loading. Worst of all, this means that his previous feltoning of Tipster is now pretty embarrassing. Tipster posted today saying, "You're telling me the guy who rented a Lambo and made a whole ass music video about me being a creep is allegedly a creep?" Wow. This is the thing. Like when you get into the internet space of making fun of internet weirdos, you can't be weird yourself because it gives them ammunition. It takes away the power that people have to laugh at them. So now we don't even have that. I'm not sure what this is about, but I think this is... I'm not too familiar with this, but I believe this is related to Kai, their previous girlfriend. We'll get back into that later. And let me see, which is the best one to start off with here. I think I have one that was pretty good that I think we'll go with. We have the original post. I think it is maybe not this one, not this one. I guess I'll just go through this as we come through it. I thought I had a really good one that summarizes it. But I guess I'll just start at the beginning, as most things do. Oh no, wait, here's a good one. All right. This is the one I was looking for. For some reason, I couldn't see it. Maybe I'm blind. I don't know. All right, so Leah Sapenti posted today. YouTube Turkey Tom is facing allegations of previous ex who he dated for 7 months. And this isn't just like a regular fling or anything. Like, she met his parents, according to this post that we're going to go through on the Kiwi Farms today. And she's already been verified by Null. So this is, it's confirmed that she did in fact know him. Now, is she lying about him? I suppose that's always possible. But when you've got multiple people saying the same things over and over, I think there's a case of 3 women that he was doing this to, like the creepy age play stuff, the recording of non-consensual images, and of course the beatings will continue until the Turkey Tom videos are out. But so one was one he dated for 7 months, one was a fling for 2 months. Now I believe the 2 months one is a bit of a weirdo in her own right. I think like she was helped take down Jet Neptune or something, but I don't know too much about that. He's been accused of recording sexual encounters with them without consent. The ex is also stating nothing illegal happened and that it's not revenge porn. I mean, it is illegal on the face of it. It's what he did was illegal. If you don't want to press charges, then that's fine. He was also coming forward with, who's the one that's coming forward with the allegation. This ex also stated they were considering contacting the police, but didn't. Well, I mean, obviously you must conceive that it could be illegal if you're going to contact the police. Starting the Exes lets folks know that Tom's ex-girlfriend was hacked, and the hackings were blackmailing him. The allegations continue with the accusation that Turkey Tom hit his fling and bruised her face. The fling also states that Turkey Tom is into age play. The ex made an initial Kiwi Farms post stating that Turkey Tom was rough during their sexual encounters and would choke her and hit her as well. Turkey Tom showed with the commentary streamers Nicholas Dioro and commentary YouTuber Lord Vega is also on hiatus. It is unknown why it is on hiatus, but it is announced tonight on next stream. Well, it's obviously because of the drama. Only testimony was provided on Kiwi Farms. No further evidence was provided. Kiwi Farms is asking for further evidence from the fling and the ex. Now, she did post recordings. There's some creepy ones we can listen to as we go through this. But we'll see what the cope's coming from. Let's see. The cope's coming from... Where is it? Those Nicholas Diorio texts. I think they're here. Nicholas Diorio, self-proclaimed rape reviewer. I don't know what that's about. I don't know too much about Nick Diorio or the commentary people at all, but I know that they're all they've got this weird orbiting of troons. I don't know what it's about. He's being ratioed for ignoring the Turkey Tom allegations by the audience on tonight's stream. You see this very cute little person posted this meme, address me with an elephant. I believe he also has a statement he made. Nicholas Duro guesses his half-baked podcast with Turkey Thomas will be on hiatus following the Tom allegations. Just to be clear, I've seen literally nothing what's occurred tonight. So let's see.
I don't know.
This is the Nick Diorio.
Oh, just to be clear, I have seen literally nothing of what's occurred tonight, but my understanding is that Half-Baked is on hiatus for a little while, so we will see in the next couple days where that goes.
What's this music? Is that like is it like his end music or something?
But yeah, let's hit some donuts. So I don't know if we're gonna be doing another. I don't know what the deal is with that, but I imagine not a lot of that for a little while.
All right. This just came across my desk. I'm not sure what it actually says, but I'll take a quick look at it before we get into the actual post. All right. What is it? It says, I wonder what Turkey Tom's going to say. And this is Interview with Destiny. Now, I remember when he was doing this Destiny documentary, and I thought he was getting a little bit too friendly with Destiny. And it never could work out well for him, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, you want the real answer? You want to really go deep on this?
Yeah, I want the real answer on this, okay? I've been watching Dr. K videos all week just to prepare for this one, yeah.
So...
Man, it doesn't matter if you 15, my nigga. I like young girls. I like them 15, 14, 16. I like them real young, my nigga.
Oh, I wasn't prepared for that. But I am prepared for dinner. All right. Little Australians in the channel know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so this is the first post that came out yesterday. I had to go back and read 30 pages of the Kiwi Farms because I didn't even... I mean, Tom's thread is like minuscule. It's tiny. It's only like 80 pages. So this is like... I read like a third of the thread today, like after they finished the stream today about the OIS people. All right, so Sacramento 86. Now, I believe she's in her 20s. She's not from 1986. Says, "Hi, Kiwi people. I dated Tom for a few months after meeting him on Tinder. First of all, this is a big fucking mistake. Like, if you're an internet celebrity or an internet personality, I don't know why you'd be using Tinder or any of these apps. Like, it's just asking for trouble. You know what I mean? Like, I think you have to forego that part of the internet and just like become an anonymous person who meets people in coffee shops or something. But oh look, I've got a little Kiwi person here too. Actually, my little cute little Kiwi boy. Look at this. He's got his muscles. He's got his protein. I finally got my fucking delivery today. I was getting driven around and around, but I actually got 3 kilos of protein today. So that's nice. It's like I'm living up to the Kiwi legend. Let's see. I'm not super into internet stuff, and I have no idea what Kiwi Farms was. But this page was always his #1 search Safari thing that pops up on iPhone when he went to Google something. So he was reading his own thread. That's never a good thing. It's never a good sign, especially for people engaged in internet drama or internet controversies and things. But that's not a great one. When I was asked about this website, he got super defensive and got weird about it. So I obviously looked into it and found all of this crazy shit. I wonder what threads she likes, actually. Like him admitting to being bisexual? I mean, who could have guessed? Who could have guessed? Message the owner of the website, Joshua Moon, the dear feeder, to get the code to post here. So I think at the moment you have to get a code from Josh Moon to register for the Kiwi Farms. I don't have a Kiwi Farms account, so I don't know. But I am very proud of Kiwi Farms keeping them kind of open, so you don't even need an account to read it. I hate that shit so much. You're like looking for a problem and you can't go to a forum, but you have to register or some shit. That's like annoying. But anyway, he got a code to post here. Basically, I started getting suspicious about all the e-girls he followed and interacted with. Again, if you're an online influencer or a person, like you have to stay away from e-girls. It makes no sense to. It's just always going to be bad. It's always going to be fucking bad. He interacted with and he started raging at me. He also lied to me at first about the fact he does YouTube. Now, this is very relatable. I never tell people I do YouTube in real life. I just say I'm into like videography or something. So this is a little bit hitting it too close to home. He said he did some crazy shit, like kicked holes in the wall at a house when he was renting because some e-girl who copies Belle Delphine got hacked and the hacker was blackmailing him with his dick pics. Now, while this woman is getting beaten and choked out and having a pussy bled and everything, a lot of the Kiwi farms were just saying, can you give me this dick review? Like, how big is his dick sort of thing? But yeah, like Belle Delphine is like one of the original e-thoughts, and specifically she skews towards this appearance. It looks very like a teenager, like a 15-year-old or something. It's a little bit creepy the way that she does things, but I mean, she is an adult at the same time. Now, if someone's going specifically after these girls, it might be cause for concern, but we'll have to see as we keep going. I think I had some. I think it may be the second girl that we actually have maybe this girl. I'm not sure though. Maybe it was the one that was related to this person. This is obviously a dude though. I'm not sure. I haven't ascertained that just yet. But let me see. He continued to talk with her after the fact. I have screenshots confirming all of this. Attached is a couple, but I think I have more. This guy's a real freak and likes to record sexual encounters without asking first during almost every time. I know for a fact he's done it to at least one other girl. Serial gooner, and he has flown out several e-girls to sleep with him. Now, the second girl that starts posting through this, because one thing that girls love is they have to be the center of attention, and they hate it when other women are getting attention. So this second girl started posting after, well, maybe she didn't, I don't know, but throughout these posts, the second girl gets introduced. Serial gooner who has flown out several other e-girls to sleep with him. He told me he has a file on his computer called Just In Case that's basically voice memos or calls with all his exes to blackmail them in case they ever say something about him. Thought I would get the message out and confirm your suspicions. Also, if this gets out, to warn the other young women in Texas area about this dude. And she has a picture here with Turkey Tom. Now, Josh Moon confirmed on the thread that she has sent her 2 pictures of herself with Turkey Tom and one by herself with a note and a fashion accessory that matches the photo. So this is verified by the dear feeder. This is in fact a true and real account of this person. I don't think she got the little tick next to her name though. Don't you get that usually on Kiwi Farms? Or is that just if you're like a internet person? You can see that there's some text messages here that aren't too interesting, but it just kind of confirms that he was getting blackmailed by this kind of age play e-thought. All right. Now, Turkey Tom also has a Kiwi Farms thread. In fact, he's what's referred to as a Kiwituber. Like, you could probably refer to myself as one too, because, you know, we look at Kiwi Farms, we read the gossip, and then we present it, and we're trying to do in a digestible manner. But unlike Turkey Tom, I don't have an account of the Kiwi Farms. He does, and people know his account. You can see his account here, Lurky Turkey. Now, I didn't screenshot this. Somebody else did this. But while this thread was going on, it was confirmed that Turkey Tom was reading the thread, or at least he was on Kiwi Farms at the same time that this was dropping. So he was watching and lurking from the cut corner as all of the details about his little interests in stuff was being posted. It's kind of, you hate to see it. And people were calling him out because you can check the people's profiles to see when they were last seen. I think this also happened in the, with Aaron Holte, who actually, talking about Aaron Holte, holy shit, his stream from today, it's already got 70,000 views. It goes to show what happens if you actually leave the Goon Cave and do some on-the-ground reporting. But, you know, people call this up from time to time, last scene, sort of where are you? Show yourself sort of thing. All right, now I went through all of the relevant posts. Not every post I've saved here, but I thought the ones that were spicy or interesting to the stream would be here. So let's see. Blue Kerbo says, has he ever dated any of these age play girls? I saw him follow a couple a while ago, and this was something that was known about Turkey Tom for a while, is that he was following all of these thoughts, and specifically the ones that do the Belle Delphine aesthetic, which is very, very young, and in some cases very creepy. I think there was a previous picture of one of them, but I think you know, so I don't have to show what it looks like. But anyway, he says, the girl he sent dick pics to and got hacked was an age play / Belle Delphine type girl. I sent the screenshots about the blackmailer guy here earlier. He told me he went to meet up with her, but was too weirded out and went back home. Her account has been posted in this thread before. I believe it's Creepy Hoarder. I don't know if this link doesn't work, so maybe that's not the account that we see later. Let's see. So Spooky All Year said, sorry to hear what's happened to you. Sounds like a typical porn addict gooner behavior, though. Does he have a porn addiction, or was he into harder stuff? And if yes, when did you find out about it? He told me he was a porn addict in the past. Oh no, it's over. It's over, chat. Now, apparently some people were speculating in the thread that he was recording these illegal, not revenge porn videos, but these secret intimate recordings to replace his porn addiction or something like that. Who can see? But he quit a couple years ago. I believe he replaced his porn addiction with, it says right here, actually. I should have just read the extra line. I believe he replaced his porn addiction with filming other women during sex because he was unable to coom most of the time during sex, but only through watching the videos he would take. It's fucking over, Turkey bros. He's just fucking done. Stick a fork in him. He's like, the turkey's cooked. It's over. He's never recovering from the, actually, the real trick about YouTube is that provided you don't actually do anything that gets you in prison, if you just keep making content, people will keep watching. That's a sad thing, is nobody really cares about if you're a bad person or not. As long as you're entertaining, that's the only thing that matters on the internet these days. I mean, just look at Logan Paul, for example, or the Paul brothers in general. Let me see. So he couldn't coom most of the time unless he was watching the videos that he took. As soon as I confronted him about what I had seen about him online, he wasn't able to maintain an erection. I think sex is just a huge ego thing for him. He's not entertaining. I disagree. I really disagree. I think Turkey Tom is very entertaining. And whether it's him or his team or whatever, he's very good at what he does. Okay, let's not pretend that the videos aren't good. I mean, if you're not your type of content, that's fine. But he was good at what he did. Billy Oki with a 2 Singaporean dollar dude says, he's sounding a little cooked over here. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, no. What a strange thing, though. Like, so you're in the Goon Cave. You can't coom, and then you pull out your phone to watch the videos that you've sneakily recorded. And then the chick you're with confronts you about your Kiwi Farms thread. And it's like, it's such a funny thing. He's even got 38 people just responding to him. Oh no, if only you knew how bad things really were. This is the thing, if you're gonna step into the arena, if you want to put a face to your faceless channel and become the person that talks about these things, you have to be prepared for this happens. So you got to keep a clean closet. Like, it's pretty simple. All right. So Elena said, Did he ever try and impose his ex's style on you, like buying you clothes that would make you wear to change how you wear your makeup? So like to make it look like she was like younger or something. You mentioned about being surprised about him being bi. Do you know if any of the e-girls he flew out were not actually girls? No, he would actually tell me he liked that I looked normal. And he was done with the BPD types. I think one of them has screenshots of messages, had him saying something like that. I have no idea about the gender of the e-girls. I'm pretty sure they were all women, to my knowledge. Now, some people have some doubts on this question. But he said another thing to add. During one of our first dates, he told me that I looked like I was around 15. Told Katie the same thing. Oh, no. It's not good. It's not good. Even if it's true, like some women do look younger, but I don't know, if you've got a history of dating, it's not looking good, Turkey Bros. It's not looking good. Let me see. So she posted, this might be too personal, but texts about being hurt and bleeding after sex. I really don't have much evidence because he was so careful and he told me all of this was normal. This is another thing, is it seems like a lot of people are speculating that Turkey is going after these kind of young, inexperienced women and introducing them into like a very hardcore sort of BDSM style relationship that they're not prepared for. Now, while that's like, if that's all consensual, that's fine. It is a little bit peculiar, we'll say. All right, so this is a post that she shared. Says, like we don't need to do it 3 times in our own day. Or I guess it's supposed to be one day. Like we don't have to do it 3 times in one day, crying. Or do it so hard and I bleed. And this is a weird thing that I've noticed from like some of these like internet people, is they think that making someone's pussy bleed is like an achievement. It's not. It just means you're not spending enough time doing foreplay, or you're too, I guess, coked out or whiskeyed out or something that you can't comb and it's going much too hard and dry. I would recommend some lube. Let me see. Well, if you don't want to have sex as much, we don't got to. We can do other things. Okay, I like doing other things too. So she doesn't want the sex. Love the midstream AMs. Well, why don't you join as a member or get YouTube Premium? That should clear that issue up. YouTube puts the ads out there, my friend. You got to deal with it. All right, let me see. Sous Chef said, and his little cute little AI generated cat at the thing. He says, so we're getting lolcal tuber X gossip as a regular dish over here. I'm all for it. It's kind of crazy. Like 2026 has been content packed so far. I wonder how good this year is going to be. Is it our year, chat? What year is it? The year of the horse? Is it year of the, like last year was year of the snake? This is the year of the horse. Does that mean that the horsepower in the lolcal sector is going to keep going? But also, it's kind of sad because like Bossman Jack is never going to get a chance to be lolcal of the year. There's too much competition. Let me see. All right, Brutality said, did he ever give you any sort of aftercare or just expect you to get over it? So aftercare, if you're unaware, is like, you know, you start punching your chick. I mean, this isn't aftercare, but like this is the hypothetical situation. He goes in raw and hard. He's punching her. He's choking her. He's bruising her up. He's making the pussy bleed. Then the aftercare is, I love you, baby. You know, it's just, I was too in the moment. I'm going to take you out to dinner. I'm going to give you some flowers or something. There's actually an interesting story I've told before about this Japanese scammer, and she's actually Japan's most famous scammer. But she literally wrote a book on how to scam men. And what she does is like she pretends to be vulnerable and that she's like getting extorted money from the Yakuza, and that she's going to have to go into the porn industry or adult industry to pay it off the debts. And then she tricks men into giving her money to pay off the debt. And then after that point, there's a chapter in her book that literally talks about how aftercare is important. Otherwise, people will go to the cops. And the reason she got caught was actually that she sold this book and it became a really good, like it sold like a lot because a lot of women want to scam people. In every country, by the way, not just Japanese women, but the women in the book were too lazy to do the aftercare because they were just looking for like a very quick score. And those men started to report being scammed by these other chicks, and that led back all the way to her. There's actually a really fantastic video about it. I believe Pan Analysis. I think that's who did it. All right. It's the year of Amanda Morris. That's very funny. What is the name of the book? I don't have an affiliate link, so I can't tell you right now. Anyway, let's see. So did he give you any sort of aftercare? He would go on his phone or Discord after literally choking and hitting and making me bleed, lol. So is the problem that was reoccurring with Tom is it turns out that like every moment he wasn't doing anything, he was trying to get back to the internet. He's like addicted to gooning, addicted to Discord, addicted to farms. And the second he was finished, he was straight back onto the Kiwi Farms, refreshing to see if anyone was talking about him or other people. Had to teach him to be nice afterwards. This was an issue at the beginning. I believe the bleeding was caused because he would basically just bend me over, choke me, and stick his dick into me, basically. Katie had the same story. Reaching out to me has been helpful in understanding how bad all this really was, because I only had told my roommate after one time that was pretty rough. Imagine being addicted to Discord. I only go into Discord a couple times a day, mostly to do my Wordle, but I forgot this week. I've been really lazy. Been really, really lazy. Now, I think we might interject this with, let me see. Is it this one? Is it this one? Now, this is one of the things that people have been brought up in the past, is that his relationship with Destiny, they're like best bros or something. They were like, he went to go film a video about Destiny, I believe. It's probably for the Destiny, you know, Rise and Fall of Destiny type sort of video. But in there, he was like talking to Destiny, going lifting and stuff and shooting and stuff. Now, Destiny said 3 years ago, I finally found a dude to fuck last night. I sucked him off in the back seat. He was super hot and fun. And some people have alleged that this may be the Thomas. And Content Cop posting, where was Turkey Tom on the night of August 18th, 2022? A lot of people are asking that question. Very mysterious. All right. Okay. All right. So this part of the thread is when Left 4 Dead joins the thread. And I believe this was, no, I guess you just joined today, like the 14th. Hi, finally made an account. Yes, Tom is extremely harsh during sex. So this is the second evil X that is coming in to diss the gossip of the Turkey Thomas. I have been down the kink roads in life, and how he acts is actually just evil and almost sadistic. Not even kinked up. Actually a Patrick Bateman type gooner. First girl already posted some of my screenshots, but if anyone has questions or wants specific proof, I'll see if I can answer. And I believe that this woman here is this woman. So she kind of has a little, like, she's kind of like on the edge of like that little girl's style, but not like super terrible or anything. And I believe that she was also connected to kind of exposing various other people. And I think the name was Jet Neptune, which I think is the producer for Fish Tank. But I was never really into Fish Tank or that like sector of the internet. I know it was super popular, but I just never could get into it. It's just reality TV. But apparently this is her. So some people are saying that she's like a serial like honey trap or something. I don't know too much about that. But she decided to join the thread to give her 2 cents. And yes, e-girls not even once. This is the theme of tonight's show. Not even once, chat. Not even once. But you should be liking the stream at least once or twice. All right. So back to the original girl. Has Tom attempted to reach out to you since at all since you've registered and first posted? I told him I was considering reaching out to law enforcement and telling people everything that went down, and then I blocked him after listing out every single thing he did wrong because I know he will send my texts to the lawyer. So there's a potential lol suit going on here. I think that was most of the interest. What's this part too? I think okay, that's the next one? No. Let's see. Okay, so the second girl now comes in again. He said, this is after her first post. He said, he also said it was awesome. I looked like a little girl the first time we had sex. It's not good. Allegedly. Now, you might think there's no proof for this, but I believe there are some leaked recordings that I haven't listened to all of them, but we will go through as they come up. But that's not good. Surprised she's bipolar. I mean, she is a woman. You could have just said that. Oh, dear, dear, dear. I'm not liking this. Turkey Sister's not like this. They call him Jet Neptune. She smells of... Yeah, I think like this is one of those women that I think you can smell through the screen. It's one of those things. Oh, actually, I think there's actually a stinky warning somewhere in these posts that I saved. But unfortunately, there's the ever-present drip feed of information. So many of the Kiwi farmers were recommending that they drop everything at once. There was some technical difficulties, though, because his Left 4 Dead chick doesn't know how to post audio recordings to the Kiwi farms in the right format. I think one of the farmers did audio boost them, and that I think that's coming up in just a second. But yes, if you are a member, you can also spam the emoji. You know the one. You know the one. Have we seen enough, chat? Is it time to send Tom to the wall? Well, I'll put a poll up in the chat, I think. We'll do that right now. It's not looking good so far. But it's, I mean, it's all allegedly, right? There we go. Just arrived. Is he gay? Well, he's bi. He's already said that he's bi. Is this the one? No, that's not the one. This one? No. No. Where is it? This? No. God damn it. This one. There you go. He's already admitted to being bi, even though we could tell by the nail polish. But it's worse than that because, you know, there's nothing wrong with being bi, I suppose. I know loads of bi people. Actually, I don't think I know a single bi person. I know some gay people. I don't know any bi people. But I mean, bi is just gay, right? Anyway, no, it's worse than that. He's into age play and he's apparently been going after 3 girls that specifically age... I guess it's not age maxing, it's age minimizing. To give that like little girl sort of aesthetic. And Tom is being quoted as saying it was awesome that this chick, this BPD chick that he was dating for 2 months, called her, said she looked 15 like a child the first time they had sex. That's a pretty weird thing to say. All right, let me see. I think that one's done. Let's see. Preferably you should drop everything you have on him. I got to upload everything from my phone to my PC. I got crazy audio of him saying he wants to night grape me. What the fuck does that mean? I mean, I assume it's just grape at night, right? Which for sure, I think he was saying that like a negative riz, but actually insane to use that as riz. So I guess the idea here is that he's being like edgy to try and get attention. You know what I mean? That's a weird thing to say though. Like, it's just so weird. I don't know. Okay. All right. At least so far, no spell problems were ever reported. No, he def smelled. Oh, for fuck's sake. It just keeps getting worse. It just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. He's stinky. He stinks.
But at least now it can't get much worse.
But it did get worse.
Oh dear. Very, very bad. Okay. Stinky. Oh wait, I didn't even read the rest of it. Shit, where'd that go? I lost it. Okay. No, he def smell. Also, the last time I saw him, he had fucking ringworm. Wait, what the fuck? I think I've only seen ringworm once. Like when I was in elementary school, sitting at the back of the bus, there was a kid with scabs and it was like literal rings. And I was like, holy shit, like ringworm actually has rings? At least I think that's what it is. Wait, is ringworm on the foot or something? I thought it was, like this kid, like I swear to God, I met a kid that had like these red rings all over his face. I thought he was attacked by an octopus or something. And he said, no, I've got like ringworm. I don't know. It's on your feet? Then what the fuck was I looking at with this, my classmate? What did he have? Hold on. I gotta look. I gotta find out. Let's see. What was it? Yeah, it's ringworm. It says ringworm, but you can get it on the face. I thought as much. Circular, maybe it was just a circular rash. No, it's ringworm. It was legit. It was ringworm with a face. I knew I was right. Ringworm is a fungus. That's a weird thing. Why is it always in a ring though? It can be all over the body. Oh, okay. This is a medical information stream, I suppose. Well, I'm actually not. Not at all. But it's from being barefoot. I know it spreads by being barefoot, right? Like walking around like gym showers or some shit. Chat needs to... I'm not showing them. You can Google ringworm on your own time, chat. Okay, this is not my responsibility. This isn't the ringworm show. Now my searches are all going to be fucked up for a bit. All right, so here's the post that she said, here you go. And she failed. She failed to correctly upload them. But I believe that this person, Shapeless Waste, has uploaded them as well. They're a little bit difficult to hear, so we'll have to try. All right, so here you go. She also said, videos of him talking about holding me down and hurting my arms and me running away. Also, night rape. Ignore how awkward I sound, guys. Imagine being on the phone with him. And quite a lot of reactions. They're getting their points here. Is this the ringworm show? Shut up. All right, let's listen to the first audio.
I'm a fan of night rape. I like night rape. After a long day at work.
All right, it's pretty hard to hear.
I'm a fan of night rape. I like night rape.
He says, I'm a fan of night rape.
I'm a fan of night rape. I like night rape. After a long day at work.
After a long day of work.
Night rape.
Night rape. Night rape! Night rape! I mean, I was wondering because I was like, I mean, surely these thoughts could just be making this all up, but it seems like they've got an ironclad case here. Let's see. He placed those words on her. She cried out in pain.
I was like, you trying to push me away that I like push the word on top of you, like really put all my weight on you. Sometimes you were like, ow, wow.
All right, so he's talking about holding her down with his weight. I mean, some people are into that, I suppose, if it's consensual, like I said. I mean, they are talking about it. All right. Tom states his preferences. He's well endowed, don't you know? All right, let's listen to this one.
It's so nice though, it's like, because like you're like small, petite, and I'm like big and strong. It's like we're like a nice couple. It is, it is. You have like small tits and I have a big dick. It's like perfect.
So he's petite maxing here. I'll go through and repeat what they say.
It's so nice though, it's like, because like you're like small,
It's so nice, though, because you're like small and petite.
petite, and I'm like big and strong.
And I'm like big and strong.
It's like we're like a nice couple.
We're like a nice couple.
It is, it is.
It really is what it is.
Like small tits and I have
You have small
big
tits,
dicks. Like,
and I have a big dick. All right, there you go. I mean, some people have that preference, I suppose, but it's not looking great. All right, who's this? Do you know of this person? Do you know of Meowdelin, Dogfather, Madeline Landtrip? I don't know who this is. This is a puppy play e-girl that he very likely had a fling with, and the thread has evidence of them together. And according to the dating timeline you gave us, she may be one of the other e-girls that you cheated on with. She has a Twitch and a Discord as well as a Kiwi found her email and other details. She may or may not have been helpful info on this situation. Clip it? Clipped? What's clipped? What are you guys talking about? That's a man? Is this a man? No, I think this, like, I don't know what this person was. I had it saved for some reason. Like, so Liam Donovan is an age play regression confirmed. Liam Donovan went back with Kai recently. Now, I believe Kai is Turkey Tom's ex-girlfriend that was into age play. Tom called her a wild ride. All right, let's see what this is. So this is the dude in a dress, obviously. El Jefe says, fuck it, dude, I'm leaking. Kai is into age play. Lyrics told me when we first broke up with her. Lyrics confided in me like 2 years ago that Kai likes to pretend to be a little girl during sex and did this with Tom. That's why I went so insane when Lyrics got back with her. Is that the last one? Is it just two? Not looking good. Confirmation. Anon Bird is Turkey Tom's Twitter account, by the way, because he got banned on Twitter many times. So Lumpy One Piece. This is 9 hours ago. Hell nah, man. What the fuck? So this is this is when he said, that's when that chick said, he also said he was, how it was awesome. I looked like a little girl the first time we had sex. Told him he was excited, told me he was excited to learn I had BPD. That's such a weird, it really does get worse. Oh, I love BPD chicks. Like, no, that's a red flag for a reason. Because, oh wait, was this edited? Okay, this must be one of the posts that I missed. So it says, told me he was excited to learn I had BPD. Shut the fuck up. Because girls with it love harder. Lol, so retarded. That is pretty retarded. What the fuck? I'm laughing now, but we all know he's looking into the future. But with this hair, like, is this like a hair joke? Is that what you guys are talking about? Is this me? Is this supposed to be me in the future? I mean, if the hairline improves at least, I suppose. It's confirmed like, for real talk, there is something about streaming and being on the internet that does drive people insane. And I don't know what it is. That's Liam? I think so. I'm not sure. It could be Kai, I suppose. Like, there's something about streaming that makes people retarded. But I think you can prevent, like, if you have a real job or something you do in the, like, outside the internet, I think you can stave off the effects long enough. But it's definitely like traversing the warp or something in 40k. And if the Geller field flickers for even a second, you tune out. So fortunately, that hasn't happened to me just yet. Although we did have some pretty bad times where they were fun times, don't get me wrong. But we did have some pretty close calls, I suppose. Not to tuning out, but to, like vomiting on stream or like passing out. I passed out on stream a couple times. Like, we were having too much fun. We were getting too many donations, which isn't a problem these days. But, it is what it is. Nerd. Yeah, it's nothing like traversing the warp. No, it's the Slaneshi e-girls. It's exactly like traversing the warp. The Gellerfield did fail. Oh my goodness. A couple of times a year. But I mean, that's every year. That's a long time. It's selection bias. Most people that want to be a streamer are weird. Like, this may be the case. I think it's like one of those things, like, I think that maybe not everyone, but a lot of people probably have this weirdo mentality inside them, but they never have the opportunity to let it out or to express it or to have the resources available to be a real true weirdo. And when they get it through streaming, that's what makes it unlocked, I think. But I think there's also something about having, like, you know, hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands of people that are like basically beating you off all day saying you're so great. Now, I don't have a problem with that in my chat because they're constantly telling me how shit I am. So maybe they're doing it on purpose to keep me what's the word? Humbled by the chat. Who knows? Terminally online. Yeah, I think in Tom's case, the terminally online thing was a big part of it. Because like his girlfriend was saying, or his ex-girlfriend was saying, like as soon as they were done fucking, he would go straight back onto Discord and Kiwi Farms. And that's a pretty bad pipeline into being a degenerate. The Discord more so than anything. It's only a matter of time until we find out the weird shit that I get up to. Hopefully it's just trained or camera lenses. It really is. I'm trying to think, is there anything that's really... I don't think I've got nothing in my past that's really weird. I do have a couple of channels you guys have never seen. One of them is really cringe. Like I thought it was so cool in the past. This is there's one of the videos I'm thinking of right now where I'm in the forest in a suit doing a video tutorial wearing sunglasses. It's so cringe and none of you have ever seen it before. But it is very funny and embarrassing. The suit doesn't even fit. It's like too big for me. I could show you a frame of it, but I don't want to give you too many clues. I don't think it's possible to find it with the information that I've given. That's just cringe though. And it's like actually a fairly decent video. But it's one of the channels that I had that was just generating a few passive dollars a week. But then YouTube demonetized any channel that had like under 1,000 subscribers, which is really like some shit stuff. You talk to capybara birds or coca-doodles? Or I talk to kookaburras, yes. Actually, what the fuck is a capybara bird? Actually, you know, I found out that there's a capybara onsen not too far away from me, where they've had the capybaras in like the pool, the hot water with the lemons on their head. I thought that was only in one part of Japan, but there's actually more of them, so I might go see that. So actually, good advice. He was in the suicide forest. That's a funny way of saying it, the suicide forest. With Logan Paul? No, I don't think so. The kookaburras are very cute, though. I love kookaburras. We want a drunk dino stream or MGS5 stream. There'll be another dino stream at some point, but it won't be the Isle. It'll be Echoes of Extinction. Although I have a bad feeling about Echoes of Extinction because, like, I think they're only halfway to their funding goal, and it's an all-or-nothing goal, and they've only got 15 days left on their tech demo, which is not looking too good. Drinking may return in the future, but not for a while. Unless we hit the goal. Actually, we don't even have a goal today. Meme has forgotten how Kiwi Farms found Mandy. Yeah, but Mandy had something to hide. All right, getting back to the main story. So this was... Okay. So this is Liam Donovan. This is Liam Donovan, so... Okay. Aiden Underground. All right, so I guess maybe he went out with Kai afterwards, and then she dropped the deets. All right, next one, what we got? Also, I don't think me going on Joe's channel is happening in the future, so I don't have to worry about my phone number being doxxed, like Mandy. I still have nightmares of spilling his candy sushi in the keyboard. That's true, I remember that one, that was a bad day. Okay, so let's see, this is the Left 4 Dead individual. Okay, so this is one of Turkey Tom's flings. So this was the one that he dated for 2 months. I think some people are confused. This is Left 4 Dead, aka Clorox Katie, who was also a woman who helped expose Jet Neptune and said Chris Lynch sent her $100. Who the fuck is Chris Lynch? She is not the lolicon pedo beta. However, she doesn't seem too far off. And this is the photo that I showed you earlier. Come on now, Kiwi Farms, load, please. You're embarrassed. There we go. Okay, yeah, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. And then you've got this one with like, I mean, you can tell that she's old from that thing right there. All right, what does this say? So this is Katie Clorak. She's posting like lolicon shit or some stuff. Everyone's favorite hentai dealer. The fuck is that purple thing? Hot. Where are the honor holes? Sex ass. So cute. So sexy. So hot porn sexy. Okay, so that's her. That's the second one that Tom was after. I mean, she's old, but Tom thinks that she looks young. That's the deal, I guess. Let's go through. Is there anything in this one? I think that was the end of that part. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is the audio boost from the other videos. But we already... Oh, what's this one? This one's 1 minute long? What is this one?
I'm a fan of night rape. I like night rape.
That's the night rape one. We listen to that. This one's 1 minute, 20 minutes. What's this? Or is this all of them combined? Yeah, we'll check it out.
Where I was like, you trying to push me away, that I like put on top of you, like
All right, this is the other one, but it's like extended.
really put all my weight on you.
True, actually true.
Okay, so they have the include the girl's voice, and she has a cringe voice saying true.
Sometimes you were like, ow, wow.
True. Okay, yeah, you're too strong sometimes. My little noodle arms, I thought
Oh my god, she's doing the fucking little girl lisp. Oh my god, it's so true. My little arms. Sorry. Even though she's dropping the deets, I'm still gonna call her a degenerate.
Sometimes you were like, ow, wow.
Is that the maximum volume it goes?
True. Okay, yeah, you're too strong sometimes. My little noodle arms, I thought my arms were gonna break at one point.
Oh my fucking god. My little new arms. What's the appeal of this? I don't get it.
Yeah, you know, I'm just giant, strong, you know. Yeah, true.
True. So true.
It's so nice though, it's like, cause like you're like small, petite, and I'm like big and strong, it's like really nice couple.
True. It's like a match made in heaven.
This is some like put on your hazmat suit levels of cringe.
Like small tits and I have a big dick, it's like perfect.
True.
It's like the ideal thing. That's my thing.
It's not good.
I'm still shocked that you like my boobs.
But fucking, it felt like what I imagine fucking the elf girl from Game of Thrones would be like.
What?
So true.
But fucking the elf girl from Game of Thrones? Who's the fucking elf girl? Is there an elf girl from Game of Thrones? What the fuck is he talking about? Elf girl Game of Thrones. What is this? Daenerys Targaryen? What did he mean by this? Does he mean the Children of the Forest? Or is he talking about Game of Thrones? I mean, is he talking about, like, Galadriel or something? Like, this is the only thing that I could find that might be elf-like. Does anyone in chat know what they're talking about? There are no elves in Game. That's what I'm thinking, like, what the fuck is he talking about? Maybe he means Lord of the Rings? But, what do you... What? Is he into Children of the Forest? Oh no, he's into children! We knew it was all along, it was so obvious! The Children of the Forest! Children is the key word! Oh no, Turkey Tom Bros, no! I mean, this child of the forest is probably like hundreds of years older. Right? Like she's like a 10,000-year-old demon. No, the other version of the Children of the Forest. They're talking about the blonde girl. You mean Daenerys Targaryen? I assume that that's what he means. Daenerys Targaryen. Now she was 16 in that story, but I mean, I guess she was an adult woman in real life. So it's a bit of a weird thing to say, though. Hold on, I'm gonna go back a bit.
Oh my god.
The elf girl from Game of fucking, it felt like fucking the elf girl from Game of Thrones would be like.
So true. Oh my god. Oh my god, what's the Skins fucking quote? She fucks like a fairy on acid. The show Skins,
the fuck is this show? This is
show about like, yeah, the British show about like
British show about fucking fairies on crack, love. What the fuck is this? What? One of them is literally just dusty children. What? Lethal levels of cringe. This is pretty bad. Is she laughing at? No, this unfortunately is terminal levels of BPD. There's no escaping it. Turkey Time Exposed Superstream. What's this one? Oh, Salvo Pancakes is covering the Turkey Tom thread. This stream is so ass. Okay. I guess it's not worth checking out then. Let's see. Left 4 Dead said, posting photos of me at AnimeCon and then W, a hello kitty purse, isn't close to what these freak ass hoes do all the time. What's this one? Check this out. Thirst trapping and posting with lollies at an anime convention full of pedophiles is leagues different, I'm sure. Halloween said, God damn, is this bitch just collecting D-grade internet celebrity sperm like it's Pokemon cards or something? Perks of having VPD. Kosherfarms.net, very funny. Let me see. Okay, so she's just referring to this like a weird-ass shit that she's posting. What is this? The skeleton posting? Oh my gosh. This is funny, but also horrifying at the same time. Receptacle. Yeah. I don't, like... What is it about e-girls? Like, the e-girls that specifically go around and search for, like, internet people? Like, that's, like, the biggest red flag. Like, who was that Dagger Pussy chick or something? That was so fucking weird. Like, just going from dude to dude to dude. And the thing is that dudes accept it. I guess there's not that many women in the sector, but, like, I don't... They're trying to live, like, the Hollywood rock star lifestyle, but all of the groupies are, like... rejects, like just absolute dog water. I don't know, big fish in small pond sort of thing. I suppose so. Yeah, that's who I was talking about. Ralph with Dagger Pussy. She was into the Cumtown guys too. It's a very funny name for a stream, but I mean a podcast. But I've never really seen it. Are they like really gross? Let me see. I mean, I can understand if, like, women are attracted to people that are, like, rich and famous. But, like, circling around, like, internet is such a weird thing. Is this the cat, the thing? This is the cast of Coomtown? I think that chick in particular said that she was into, like, ugly men for some reason. That's a weird thing. All right. Let's see what we got. All right. That might be the end of the deets that have been dropped, I think. Now, Destiny in response to this has obviously a person that has been accused of the images, recording illegal images as well, decided to post to a bit of a cheeky little thing on Facebook, not Facebook, on Twitter. Let's see. So this is the Turkey Tom excerpt. I believe this is from when he was reviewing Destiny stuff.
Because to me, if he didn't even have consent to record the video, then this is a whole different ballgame. Like, it's a whole different plan of action of, like, how I am going to process what's going on.
Right. But to your knowledge, you did have consent to record, just not to share it.
Just to me, like, recording somebody and then without their knowledge and leaking it is like a full-on, like, it's a pretty, like, sexually invasive crime. Leaking somebody's nudes, I think, is also really bad. To be clear, it is really bad, but the issue is that I think it's fundamentally just more common.
This guy's a real freak and likes to record sexual encounters without asking first.
Because
anyway, in response to that, Destiny leaked out the very classic meme, first time, huh? All right, now what is this one I had saved as well? Oh, this is regarding the Destiny thing. Pornography featuring what appears to be Destiny, the political streamer, giving and receiving oral sex with various unidentifiable women and men has been released. If any party consented to the release is not known. Out of abundance of caution, I will not provide any direct link. So this is the allegation, is that it could be Turkey Thomas is one of these men. And I believe that is the current extent of what is dropped on Mr. Thomas. It seems pretty clear-cut that he did indeed record these images without their permission and that he was into age play. And, like, the punching stuff, like, if there's consent between people, it's not my thing, but, like, some people are into that, so I guess we can forgive him. Well, no, not forgive him. That's the wrong word, but, like, it's understandable, especially with these BPD chicks, I guess. I wouldn't know anything about that. Is it going to get worse for Tom? That may be the case. I'll refresh the thread right now to see if there's any additional information. Otherwise, we might be able to get back to our families quick and easy tonight. I believe that the thoughts have not posted any new information. Something from about 10 minutes ago, which isn't that interesting. Okay. All right. I think that's what we got for tonight, chat. We had 2 streams today. You might get another stream tomorrow with the... What is it? more ice riots and stuff. Who should we? Is there anyone to restream to? This is a quick one, quick and easy. Is anyone I know streaming, or do you have any suggestions? Chat. I don't see anyone live. Is anyone we know? We can also hang out with the chat for a little bit, but that's the deets basically. Age play isn't forgivable and shouldn't be accepted. I wasn't forgiving the age play. I was talking about the punching each other. Some people are Chud Logic. I'm not in the commentary space, so don't know any of those people. Destiny getting toppy front from Tom and Fuentes. Dude definitely slays. But he's like the granddaddy of the commentary space, isn't he? See you next time. We're not quite finished yet, but we're almost finished. Apparently Nick got tricked into bringing up his own transcript on stream. Funny if true, but does that relate to, like, does that gonna open anything up in the story, or is it kind of just the same? This is what unlimited access to the internet and getting introduced to porn at a very young age has done to this generation. I'm not sure if that's the case. Definitely exposure to too much, I think, is a problem. And I guess you'd say that the internet giving you unlimited access is a big problem. Wasn't Turkey Frems with Wendigoon and Donut Operator? Just seen the goon in Wendigoon's name. How did you miss that? I think that's the whole point of his name. He's the grand dragon of the commentary space. I mean, he did create Hassan. You got to have the willpower to stop gooning. I mean, that's in his own, like, should we still start selling merch that says stop gooning? This is literally his hat. He has ringworm. That is pretty gross. It kind of makes sense though, because like he was going really hard on the like weightlifting and shit. Seems like he's been overcompensating from his soft cock. Maybe you need some of that Rougette for men or something. It's not good, bros. Remember Nick Fuentes had to watch those leaks to make sure it wasn't him? No, I've forgotten about that. That is true. Peak editing. It was pretty good. Oh, dear. Stav is a cuck. I don't know anything about Stav. He's like a comedian, LA comedian or something. I know that people are trying to push him as like the face of the left or something because Hassan is not a good poster boy with all of the dog beatings and ridiculous ideas. Bro, co-opting his merch would be legendary. I don't even have any merch. I think we set up once and nothing ever happened from it. Although if you do want to support the stream, you could get yourself some delicious tea from the dragonstreasure.com using code COPE, even though you can't see shit because it's covered in the thing. There we go. There you go. Code COPE, Dragon's Treasure. A haven for anime and tea lovers. The tea man's been pretty good to me, honestly. I like the tea man. He puts out a quality product and likes to troll people on Twitter. And he gives me money, so I like him. Although only from you people buying tea. So if you don't buy tea, I don't get anything. Does he make sand-flavored tea? No, but I have some sand-flavored sea salt that I got given as a reward for us doing a survey on an island. Sean told me not to use that code. Don't use Sean's code ever again. The T-Man is a pretty cool guy. Yeah, he's pretty good. He uses it to buy more rope to hand out to troons. You should cover the... You have to cover the Pearl versus Anna debate. Are you serious? What the... I assume that you are... Surely you jest. This has to be a parody because I literally did do that. Should I just play this debate? Oops, wrong one. It's not like that. Not like that. Oh my goodness. I'm getting trolled by my own chat. I think if you are not joking, I literally did we went through the entire debate. So you can it's there waiting for you. We've already gone through it. I'm just going to hit play and walk away for 3 hours while I play video games. That's so I can increase my watch time on YouTube. It's actually pretty effective. A rerun episode. T-Man is fighting Sakana in the hot beverage sector. I don't know who Sakura is. Is that the guy that owns like a VTuber company or something? I'm not into that. I don't give a shit about VTubers. I know some VTubers. Some I assume are good people, but most of them are degenerates. Pearl's debate performance is similar levels of cringe to Tom. It was pretty bad. I think there was actually a follow-up to the Pearl stuff. Maybe I can find it. That actually might be a good thing to show you guys. Because she leaked like her own like notes basically, and it's pretty embarrassing. If I search for Pearl debate, maybe it'll come up. I'm not gonna spend too much time looking for it though. Let's see if I can find it real quick. There's a lot of posts about it, but I'm not seeing anything in the media tab. But basically, she exposed herself that she's got no staff. She's embarrassed. She did poorly, and it's pretty cringe. She had to take notes on how to do her follow-up stream. Not trusting that Diorio for shit. I don't know much about Nicholas Diorio. He said some very mean things about some of my friends though, so I don't have very much of a favorable opinion to him. It's funny. There is a funny thing about Nicholas Diorio though, is that like he gets more subs on Twitch than iDubbbz, and he hasn't streamed on Twitch in 2 years. Like he's got like 400 passive subs. That's like what, 400 times 5? I think it's 5. Do you get a whole sub from Twitch? Is it half? If it was 100%, then what would that be? What is it for? What, $2,000? And then if Twitch takes half, so it's $1,000 a month freebie. He's a little full of himself. He's the Italian Cartman. He's a tubby bastard. I don't know. Don't trust YouTube commentators that are fatter than Ralph. That's a good point. That's a good point. It's a coffee company with some VTubers. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. In defense of Nick Diorio from earlier, he's not above cutting out his old internet friends. He did the same to Mama Max, Mudahar, Carl Jobs. Maybe he has very bad taste in picking friends. How do you have like 4 bad picks? I can understand having 1 or 2, but 4 bad picks is pretty bad. We should play the new dinosaur game. That would actually be a good idea, but I'm probably just going to go do some quiet work to myself. All right. I'll play this again since it's very funny to end the stream. This is the last one. All right, guys.
14, 16. I like them real young.
Yeah, I mean, you want the real answer? You want to really go deep on this?
Yeah, I want the real answer on this, okay? I've been watching Dr. K videos all week. Just prepare for this one, yeah.
So...
Man, it doesn't matter if you 15, my nigga. I like young girls. I like them 15, 14, 16. I like them real young, my nigga.
Yeah, all right, I mean... All right, chat. Quick and easy one for you. Bye-bye. Peace.